Imagine my surprise when I received a ping on the Legendary Tales Discord this week. It was none other than BJ, finally sharing some information about Legendary Tales. If you still remember the big New World update we've been waiting for, you might remember the engine upgrade from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5. This was going to add new looks and physics to the game. The issue that they encountered was that the switch to the Chaos engine in Unreal Engine 5 would have significantly increased the CPU load compared to the previous version. This would have meant that not everyone who owns the game currently would have been able to still run the game after the update. Due to that, the decision was made to revert back to Unreal Engine 4 so that everyone would still be able to play the game. This process obviously took a long time, but it is important to note that an upgrade is still a possibility for the future. The reason for the lack of communication was due to the excessive amount of time and energy they've spent during the process of the engine regression, as well as due to personal health issues. Later on in the post, he goes to clarify that the next update for Legendary Tales will actually be the full 1.0 release of the game. Sadly, there won't be an early access, since they've already been doing closed beta tests. But hey, at least there's the chance to be invited under strict NDA, obviously, to one of those. The regression to Unreal 4 gave them the opportunity to make several improvements to the game's visuals and performance. BJ plans to give us more details at a later point in time, but does already give us some highlights into what is yet to come. The first thing was shown are some changes to armor. The way it works currently is when you equip different armor in the game, only the helmet changes. However, in the future they will introduce a significant enhancement. Switching to different armor sets will now alter the appearance of your entire character. Here you can see the armor sets in a post. We're also given some more info in regards to the new monsters. We will see necromancers, barbarians and paladins. But additionally, we will also meet named enemies with unique fighting styles, which should offer a nice change to the usual hordes. Instead of procedurally generated dungeons, we will be getting pre-designed dungeons. The reason being that it gives the team more control over difficulty, progression and scenery. One big plus for this is that the dungeons will be quite big according to BJ. We'll also be getting new skills and spells. There's going to be a whole 17 new passive skills, 6 new spells and 6 new magic passive skills. We can already catch a glimpse at the description of a spell called Ice Nova. This apparently releases a wave of cold frost, dealing damage to enemies. Another description of a skill called Fighting Spirit indicates a flat damage boost against champs, just for fighting them. This one might be interesting in the future. Another thing we can anticipate are waypoints, but there's sadly no image shown. I suppose they will just be teleport points that you unlock after you reach certain areas. We're also getting some more info to weapon crafting. For instance, the scrapping of items so we can get the resources out of them, or the fact that they're making it more intuitive how to put the weapons together. Another feature we'll be seeing is alchemy. Looks like we will finally be able to make our own potions and drink them. This also means that the healing and mana potions will no longer be consumed on button press, but by actually drinking the potions. Now I know that sounds great and all, but hear me out, there's more. We'll be getting meat and beer as consumables, granting both MP and HP. Huge shout out to whoever did that, whoever had the idea to add that. Now, in addition to those culinary delights, we can also look forward to a variety of new spears. The update will introduce 6 additional spears, including a legendary one. However, I must personally admit, I don't know if it's just me. Please, I appreciate the new spear, but please give me another legendary wand. Please, something that does something as a perk. And not just, poof, go back home, and that's it. Please. And thanks for the new legendary spear. But still, please. Now, let's go away from a certain magic wand that's just garbage. We'll also be getting new music, new sound. I think that's neat. I mean, I'm kind of sick of the current soundtrack anyways, so that's fine by me. As the last point on the gameplay list, seems like we'll be getting some form of endgame content in the form of honor points. We'll be able to earn them somehow and buy certain items, however it's not specified what exactly we'll be able to buy. So that's pretty much it from me. I hope you enjoyed. I do really recommend that you read through the notes yourself. And yep, see ya. Throw in items to turn them back into their crystal form. And that way share it with your friends.
Bro.
But sadly, this does not work when your friend